on the phone.
Yeah, that's what they say. Jessica, that's what they say.
All right, please stand for the pledge allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag
of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
I hereby announce the meeting is held in accordance with Chapter 231 of the Open Public Meeting Act. Proper notices of the meeting dates have been given to the Morris Plains Newsbee and the Morris County Daily Record and posted on the bulletin board in town hall.
Sorry, do you have a microphone?
Yeah, we didn't hear very well.
Thank you.
It's just an opening meeting
Good.
statement, okay?
Better.
Just talk your regular voice.
So,
Talk to me, don't you?
Kevin Bogner,
Here.
Michael Breslin,
Here.
Emily Mildy,
Here.
Kelly Kubik,
Here.
Paul Sambrowski.
Here.
Councilmember Sal Cortez is present, Rec Director Jamie Cooper is here, Recreation Events Coordinator Michelle Diamond is present. Okay, we have to do some house cleaning first. We need to reorganize ourselves here. So I need a motion for Vice Chair. I nominate Kevin Bogner. Need a second.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Welcome aboard.
Wait, yeah, how many years does this make?
For life, lost track.
Don't ask those questions.
Now we need a new chairman.
I'm here as long as Jerry's around.
I need to-
Jerry.
Okay, all those in favor?
Aye.
It's done again. Okay. Let's get started. I guess you guys all have something to discuss with us tonight, which is great. One of the things we did want to clarify, I know you're all here, most of you are here for the pool. What we're doing there, the town is applying for a grant, which is $50,000 grant from the state, along with $200,000. Steve, correct me if I'm wrong, Steve is our grant writer. And that's a $200,000 loan, interest-free loan for 20 years. Doesn't mean we have the money now to fix anything yet. We do have a plan. Some of the councilmen, myself, Chrissy, Chase, have been involved, trying to come up with a plan to keep the pool alive and keep it running for the rest of the year and then years to come. So right now, the reason we made that public statement about the grant and the discussion of the pool, I know there was some confusion, but under the application, we had to host a public meeting and let the public know this is what we're doing. So that's where we are. If there's any questions, we'll take now.
Is this the time to talk about it, or are you?
Yes,
talking
come on
about
up.
it?
Yeah, come on up.
Come on up, public,
Yep, come on up and sit at the table. State your name and address.
Sure. Stephanie Carr, 33 Maple Avenue in town, in the flats. I guess my question would be, is there any sort of a possible timeline? Or, like, are we talking about trying to make this happen for this summer? Or are we talking about?
It all comes down to if we get the money this
Right,
summer.
right.
If we don't, we don't. We do have a plan for doing repairs now that the town is gonna be backing. How much of that gets done, we wanna get up and running soon. The road guys have been fantastic in helping us with the Band-Aids on.
Yeah.
Sal's been involved and Mike's been involved with a plan that we have that we think is gonna be a lot better, you know, even just the different kind of paint that we're gonna be using this year. But there's so many things that need to be done up there, and that's what that grant's gonna be used for.
Gotcha. Obviously, I represent the swim team.
Kinda noticed that.
Yes. And just you know, we're in a league and like we have to make commitments to the league and, right now they're thinking about starting the season Wednesday, June 24th is when like the season
The
would
fir-
start.
the first
Like
meet?
first meet would be Wednesday, June 24th. Now we could probably, we generally can ask them to not be put in the first meet, like we can ask them to have our bye in the beginning of the season. But, just wanted to throw it out there that, you know, we have 115, close to 120 kids and tons of families and, so we just, we're hoping that, you know, timeline would be okay and that we would just be, kept in touch with and given information if we think something is not gonna happen or,
One of the things last year and the year before with the Department of Public Works did a great job trying to get the pool open earlier.
Yeah.
And that's our goal again this year. We can get it open on the 14th or 5th, the 13th is a
That would be
Saturday. It'd be
absolutely
fabulous.
fantastic.
But that's our wish list. There's no
Of course.
guarantees then.
Of course.
We have, they're involved, as you know. The parade is a big thing. You know, these guys are thin as it is and trying to get as much work done. The parade, we also this year have the 100-year celebration in Centennial Park they're gonna be working on. And then Little League takes up a lot of their time getting the fields ready. With that said, selfishly, I'm always on Joey or Johnny and his guys to get the pool going. So we know what we have to do. Now we just have to pray for, get rid of the snow and move on. So we can start it right away.
Exactly. Okay. That's it.
Okay, thank you. Thank you for coming out.
You guys speak a little higher, I'm sorry.
I just asked who's the swim liaison, because maybe we can keep in touch with Stephanie so that communication can be first and foremost to you.
I mean, well, to me and, oh, yeah, we have our Marlin's email account.
Okay.
It's mpswimteam07950 @gmail.
Okay.
You know, one of the things we're gonna do tonight is reorg. Every one of the board members takes over a team or a sport, and they are the liaison to soccer, Little League, baseball, basketball, swim team. So you'll have a committee member. I'll send the emails back and forth.
Awesome.
So we can keep you in the loop.
Anybody else?
Hi. I'm Jessica. Sorry. I'm Jessica Orr. I live at 15 Hillview Avenue in Marsh Springs. First and foremost, I want to say thank you guys because I've seen so much great things from recreation, from the ice cream at the end of the school year, to the birthday parties, to y'all are making a name for yourselves in a great way, and I'm really excited. So thank you, thank you. I was really excited to see the information about tonight because the pool is so important to so many of us. My son especially has just taken on swimming and this is like his thing now and would be devastated if anything happened to that pool. We all know there's a lot of things lacking with the pool and a lot of things that we can fix with the pool. So I just have some general questions. My first question, and this is from my mom, who is 75, so you go with that. She's been in this town for 75 years. So my mom wants to know, the pool that we used to have, the Idlewild, is that what it's called? What's happening there, and is the money from that pool, or whatever that money hole is that coming over to community park pool? Is that working to help us get more money there? What can we do? How is that helping? What is that doing?
The Idlewild pool right now is, we have hired, the town has hired an architect to redesign that as a park.
Okay, great.
We're not opening that up. Just by changing hands, we'd have to bring that up to code, and it's impossible.
No, I know something in that pool, sorry. But I just wanted to know if the money was something that we could like reallocate or was being allocated to this
Well,
pool.
The town never gave that pool any money.
It was all
before.
private.
It was
Okay.
all private, so, but
to know.
one of the things we did see membership pick up because that's been closed.
Yeah, it's gross.
And Chrissy and Joseph Sakala did a great job with the out-of-town members were up.
Mm-hmm.
And the seniors, you played mom.
Yeah.
Seniors did a good job. I'm a big supporter, right, Mrs. Kabrowski?
We got the queen here.
She did the pool here, so you don't need me. So my other question is, now you've been making a lot of patches and a lot of fixes. We all know there's that hole in the pool, right? I mean, we all freeze our little butts off every year.
Well, cold plunge is good for you.
I hear that, I hear you, but, I'm just wondering, instead of fixing it year after year and putting a patch on it, what is the cost and what would it need, is it something we could do publicly, like fundraising, or just something that we can all work on? Are there I wanna see how we can help you, like, I think that's where a lot of us
Fundraising's
are
always
coming from.
welcome, for sure. One of the things, I've been in contact with the township pool guys and see what they went through. It would be expensive.
To fix the hole or
It's
whatever.
not just the leak itself, the piping around is 63 years old.
Mhm.
So that all has to be torn up. It's gonna be a big fix. But what we could do now is we're gonna scope the pipes, see where any more leaks are, and go from there, and see how we can tackle the problems.
Okay,
Have it like a hit list.
okay, just cause I'm worried about, like, if we keep paying for the patches, is that gonna amount to what it would be just to fix the dang thing and call it a day?
No.
Not even close,
No,
okay,
no.
that's good, I don't know, so I don't know.
3 million to put a new pool in,
Oh, can you
and the
write that?
patch is 5.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Wait a minute.
It-
Back pocket.
Thank you.
Well, the township, their pools,
See, fundraising.
their pools were $4 million back then, and so this would be probably about 7.
Okay. And then our town and our taxes go in, a portion of it goes into this pool, into the recreation committee, I'm assuming. Like, I just would like to, just understand, like, so we are getting money from the town as well as grants?
The town has supported the pool, and the council has supported the pool every year.
Perfect, okay, and then is there anything, like I said before, that we as parents of swim kids and parents in the community, what we can do to help? Like, let us know what we can do.
This was
I'm
kind
not
of
gonna go spiteful,
this
but,
is our really our first.
Yeah.
Let you guys know, it was a big push at the end of the season last year to keep the pool alive, and
mhm,
I think it's been addressed, and I think the council knows that it's important to the community itself. So, as whoever the liaison for the pool
Yeah.
and the swim team,
mhm,
we will keep everybody posted of what we're gonna do and how we're gonna go about it.
great. Cause I just don't want you guys to think that it's like all on you, like, we're here, I'm always ready to help. So, just let us know what we can do and help with fundraising or
That's what we
grants.
wanna hear.
So, I mean, the
Write her
pool,
phone number down.
everyone in this
And
town
all.
knows how to get me. But yeah, so anything we can do really, just to let us know, because I think our pool has a lot of potential, and I just think it hasn't been given the love, and I know you guys will give it this year. And I know that some parents are on this board, so, I'm not worried about that, but thank you so much.
Thank you,
Thank you.
thanks for coming out.
Yo, get me more money, Steve.
Keep digging, Steve.
Come on, man.
Yeah, well, I'm Steve Welsh, 2 Sylvan Drive, and I really wasn't gonna speak about it, but I wanted to explain the whole thing about the grants. Gary mentioned that 200,000, well, that's the total that's available from Green Acres. It's, the maximum we can get in cash is 50,000, and we're gonna have 150,000 available as a no-interest loan over 20 years. And, that deadline is, in February 27th, and there's a new process this year when you go for the Green Acres grant, and that's what we're going through right now. We're asking the public for input to the application to see if they have any ideas about what's needed at the pool. This is something new, but we are going to be having a real public hearing at the council meeting on February 22nd. And that's gonna be advertised in the paper on February 5th. We have to do it like 2 weeks before the actual meeting. And then the public will be asked again to give their comments on the grant application. So what we're going for is planning on spending $150,000 to find and repair the leaks. And then the slide is approximately $38,000. And the 4 chairs, we're allocating 4 lifeguard chairs, $12,000. That adds up to $50,000. So at the same time, there was another grant available called Local Recreation Improvements. Now we've applied for that in the past 3 times, and we've gotten it 2 times. Once for playground equipment at Watton Park, and once for playground equipment at Community Park. The limit on that is $75,000. And so, of course, our expenses are more than that, so we're gonna show that we need more, but we're only gonna ask for the maximum. So if we're able to get both of those grants, we would have $50,000 from Green Acres and $75,000 from local recreation improvement, $125,000 cash. And then we would still have $150,000 that we could borrow effectively at 0%. So we would have more than the $200,000 in total, you know, to use for pool improvements. I think that that's all I have to say about it now, unless you have any questions.
Anybody from the public?
I do. So what made you pick chairs and those kind of things?
One of the things about the lifeguard chairs, they probably, if we have the money, we'd like to do starting blocks, lifeguard chairs, the shade. There's a long list of that.
Okay.
And that's something that we will have, when we get closer, we'll sit down with Chrissy and Joseph and come up where, even the bathroom stalls.
Yes.
You know, so there's a hit list.
We all know.
We've got 40 years of repairs that need to be done, so we're gonna go through. The starting blocks, to replace those, as you know, they're anchored into the ground. The biggest scare there is once you start tearing them out, you never know what you're gonna find on that concrete, how durable it is.
So let me just say, Jerry, that in order to come up with what we are applying for, I spoke with you and with Joe Cicala Jr. about what was needed at the pool, and he had a wish list, you know, of everything, but number one on that list was repair the leaks. And number two was replace the slide. And then a little bit farther down the list was the lifeguard stands, but, you know, figuring out how much we could possibly apply for and get approved for it within the grant, those were the three things that were chosen. But he also mentioned bathroom stalls and permanent shade structures, you know, other improvements there, storage shed, picnic tables, you know, other minor things. But as far as the grant application goes, we're going for the three things. 2 out of the 3 were
The leak is
his priority.
the leak is our focus.
Right. So that's how we came up with what we're applying for.
Great.
We'll see.
Stephen, well, thank you for everything you've
We'll see
done.
how it goes, yeah. And as far as,
Keep looking, Steve, keep looking.
New grants.
You know, don't worry about Anna. You keep spending time.
Easy, Jerry.
And as far as the timing, I wouldn't expect them to be able to have the money for this year to use.
Right.
Probably in the June timeframe, we'll hear back about the local recreation improvements. And in the fall, probably about the Green Acres. So that's where we stand.
Perfect, thank you.
Okay.
Thanks, Steve. Anybody else?
John Wicken, 25 Parker Drive. Big fan of the pool. It's one of the reasons I bought the house that we bought. You know, we can walk to it. Kids love it. I'm kind of unclear what is being asked of the public. It feels like this is a formality.
It is a formality.
Okay, so you're not really looking for ideas.
We have ideas,
We're listening.
we're listening, but you know, we know what we think we need to do.
Yeah.
In order to apply for this grant, we had to have this meeting first.
Got it.
So that's the first step.
Okay.
And then we're coming up with a list, a hit list of things to go through.
Okay.
So the more support we have for the pool by the residents, the better.
Yep.
For the council to make some tough decisions.
I'd love to hear your ideas, John.
Yeah, I mean, it sounds like that the leak seems foundational to the pool. I guess these sorts of grants and loans, they're generally used for like structural things rather than fun things. Is that right?
Not necessarily.
Not
Like
necessarily.
in the case of the playground, it's not fixing the
The
ground under
recreation,
it, but
the recreation one versus.
Yeah. Because the way I think about it is, you know, the more fun things you bring to the pool, the more people who will join the pool, and maybe all those things cost money, maybe it makes the pool more financially viable. And so I'm just wondering whether we should be, in addition to those really important structural things, putting some ideas down on the fun side of things. I don't necessarily have those ideas, but I think we have a lot of good like benchmarks around to look at. Streeter Pool being one of them. So, you know, I'm happy to go do some homework on that and maybe bring it to the public hearing, some ideas.
Once we get the green light on, if we get approved for something, this board will host some ideas with Chrissy and Joseph and the swim team and everything we need. I know that like the swim team they're gonna need new blocks,
Yeah.
so that's something we need to look at.
Okay.
The baby pool, the council put a lot of money in the baby pool
Yeah.
last year. We think it's
It's
good.
not the baby pool, it's the little pool.
The little-
Don't tell my daughter it's the baby pool.
It used to be a baby pool when I was there. So that's,
Okay,
we're trying.
great. Can I ask one other question?
Sure.
So I'm a relatively new to town, it's 10 years. And since I've moved here, it's like every year it's like rumors like, oh, the pool might not open. And the pool is 65 years old, it's past its lifespan. And I really appreciate that the town has managed to open it every year, but I'm not hearing a like long-term plan. Is there one? Is there talk of one? Should we be working on one?
I think that's a council question, but there's probably going to be a long-term plan coming forward.
Okay.
We need to address it. The pool the council did a great job keeping the pool holding water.
Yeah.
We just gotta keep going.
Yeah.
It's part of the community, so everybody sees that now, and realizes that, you'll hear some negative pockets that the pool's old, and you gotta fill it in, make it a skate park, whatever.
Yeah.
No, the pool's the pool, and everybody enjoys it, it's the rite of passage, it's kids coming through the town, it's a place for them to hang out, it's a big part of the town and the community. So I think this whole board here is backing it, I think a lot of the members on the council are backing it, and it's gonna be addressed, just by going out for a grant. The town's never done that before.
Yeah.
It's the first step, and I commend the council on stepping up and realizing we gotta keep this going, so.
That's great. I'm happy to offer any help I can.
Jamie, get his number 2.
We don't turn away volunteers.
One of the things though, this is the community of caring, but it's also the community of rumors. It spreads like wildfire, someone
And
says
you're
something.
behind them.
Oh my
It
God.
takes off.
My thing is that, like, after a while, we can't keep acting surprised that, oh, the pool needs
I've never been
repair again.
surprised.
Like,
That's nothing, but thank you.
We hear it too.
Do you mind if I say something as a recreation director?
Sure.
One of my goals this year is to really bring like a little more fun things to the pool.
Great.
So Chrissy, myself, and Joe are in the works of making some more fun things, fun nights for the kids, so.
great, we're big fans of the float nights.
Anybody else?
Yeah.
Well, here we go.
A little of your own medicine now.
Chess match.
Hello, my name is Blair Sitman.
No, it's not.
It is legally. I live at 7 Forest Court, right around the corner from the pool. And I've been nagging you all week, or all summer, every year about the pool. My kids are finally old enough to enjoy it. I grew up enjoying it. Your kids grew up enjoying it.
So did I.
Your kids, everybody. So I think what I'm hearing is that you guys are all doing the best you can to keep the pool open, but we have to make sure city council understands that we want the pool open too, not just you guys. Is that accurate?
Yeah.
Yep. And
So-
Blair, as I said earlier, I think the council, we're on the same page. We just gotta come up.
So on the 22nd, what Steve was talking about that day,
Yeah.
rally the
Bring
troops.
the numbers.
Right,
Okay.
rally the troops.
That's what we'll do.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
That's all. Just wanted
Nothing
to
like
say.
that, send a message.
You know I like to have the last word. Thank you.
Anybody else?
Sorry, Blair, you can't have me.
I'll give it to you.
Oh, I mean, come on. So, Jason Carr, mayor here in this great town, community of caring, and so you all have, I'm not here for this, but you all have my word as long as I'm mayor. The pool is a priority. As Jerry had said, it's an integral part of the community, right? We have athletes that come there, we have seniors that enjoy the pool there, families for generations have gone to the pool and still go with their kids and everything else, so it's definitely an integral part of the borough. And a small percentage of residents use it, but we're willing to make the investment in the pool to keep it going. Even though we repair it every year, like Jerry said again, 65 years old, you know, you fix one thing, we thought we had it licked, something else broke somewhere else. We fixed over there, something else broke over here. So it wasn't one problem, now we have another problem. We fix problems almost every single year. But, you know, we're willing, I'm committed, I can't speak for the council, but I'm committed on keeping that pool open for families and residents, kids, and seniors alike. So that's my word for you. But I'm really here today just to say thank you to the rec board. I do this every year, at the beginning of the year, to all the boards and commissions. But the time that you guys put in and the effort and going to the event and planning the events, we have new people that have done a fantastic job who have stepped up. At probably the wrong time of the year to step up, but you did, right? Got pool registrations, but everybody really worked together. And volunteers are what makes Morris Plains tick, and boards and the commission, all volunteers. So I want to thank you all for your time, your service, your dedication to the borough, and it's really what makes things go around. You hear from the residents, and you guys act on it, whatever board or commission it is. So I really want to say thank you, and thank you for stepping back up again year after year, and congratulations to the chairman and the vice chair. It really, this is a great board. You do a lot of great things in town this year with the Centennial. 2 great events already. Rec has been part of them. Rec's going to be part of the rest of the year in the events, so I really want to thank you, and I know the borough residents appreciate you as well. So thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Thanks. Okay.
I also think, sorry, I'm not trying to say the last word, you can talk again, but,
He will now, Jessica.
I know.
He has to have the last word.
My other question, so you were saying how people go to Streeter, like, so that's the year, right? People in our town, people in our team, like, they sign up for our team, but then they also go to Streeter, and they also go here, and I just hate that, cause I, just like Blair, I grew up here, I was Blair's camp counselor, I was I was here, and so I just feel like we have to get people to come back to the pool, and like I said, anything we can do to help, let us know, because right now more than ever, I'm invested in the dang pool, so just let me know.
All right, so I am going to have the last word.
No.
So year after year, the enrollment or the membership has gone up, right? So they've made, with the improvements that they've done, some of the events that they've done, it's all those things collaborative, the repairs, keeping that thing open. So year after year, it keeps getting better and better, and it really is hats off to everybody. So thank you.
Thanks, Jason. Thanks, Jason.
Can I say something?
No, sir.
Just a couple of things. One is, Jessica, first I want to thank you for the way you confronted a problem with, I've been on the board for 16 years on recreation and 12 years on council, you guys know me. A lot of people come here and say, I want this, and I want that. You're one of the few people that came up and what can we do? And my answer to you is help with enrollment, help with, getting people registered to the pool. It goes a long way with us. And just don't want to take a lot of time. The pool is a separate entity. It's like a utility for the town. We've constantly had to, budget money for it. And there's no pool that I know of, in at least New Jersey, that makes money. And some towns around here have, $300,000, $400,000, $500,000 loss in the pool area, which we can't afford. And then as far as the pool structurally, it's sadly past its time. I've been doing Band-Aids with everyone. I don't think anything has happened there without me knowing about it. My heart and soul is there just like yourself. My kids were there. And now I'm a grandfather, I would love my kids to be there, so my grandkids. But it is in dire need, and I've always went to Mayor Carr with a lot of surprises because we found out things were broken over the winter, and always complained, but always wrote a check, thank God, to keep the pool open. I have to give him that credit, even though he's not here, but he deserves it. And with a small budget that we have, you figure 18, 20 million, I forget what it is exactly. In a new pool, like 5, 6, 7 million, it's impossible to do. We couldn't even get the funding for that. So we have to keep this little treasure as best we can. And what we're doing is we're just extending the life of that. And sadly, it's a year-by-year thing. A lot of people say, what's going to happen long-term? Well, I wish I had the answer for you long-term. Can a wall explode? yes, that concrete is over 60 years old. Concrete reaches max, Mike, you can correct me, about 25 years, and then it starts going downward. So we're even past that, but the pool gods are with us. And we will continue, and I can tell you, Mayor Carr, as much as he complains about spending money, he's always been for the pool.
Good.
Proactive, excuse me. And I just had to say that.
Well, I don't understand budgets or anything like that, but I understand like if we have $100 and you're giving $75 to the parks, but $25 to the pool, how do we readjust those? Is that from the council meeting? Cause I'll go talk there. You know
Well,
that.
The pool has already exceeded what we put money into it. And
But how do we get more allowances?
one way is raise taxes, which nobody wants to hear about it. The second way is your way is enrollment, having it go up. And the third way is what Steve presented tonight, which is a grant. That will give you longevity. Will it give you 20 years? No. Will it give you 5 to 10? Absolutely.
Okay.
So, also the pipes leaking, we all know water is not cheap. Fixing these pipes will diminish the costs, therefore we're gonna have a little bit more money to put in the stands that he needs, in the slide, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So I hope I answered both your questions.
Sure. Am I correct that the original pool or a large portion of the money was donated by a company originally?
Come up and state your name and your address.
Sorry.
Just for the record.
That's a good question.
Carl Witten, 6 Maple Avenue.
Okay, go state your question again so the recorder.
Yeah, I believe, I've only lived in town 8 years. I used to go to Streeter Pool. But one of the main things that on our list when we moved here was that I wanted a town that had a pool. Anyhow, that aside, I heard, rumor, that the pool was originally donated by one of the big companies.
Water Lambert.
Okay.
And years ago, when you walk up and enter up at the top of the hill, there's a plaque there that says it's Water Lambert donate.
So I guess my question is that another route? Can we find somebody else who?
We could always find money that way as a donation, but companies can't write a check to a town. They'd have to we have to start a campaign, and if the check could go into the campaign as a separate entity. I think it's a state law now that they can't do that. You can't ask a company to donate, you can't knock on doors on a big ticket like that.
If we could have did that, we would have a new.
I knock on everybody's door. What do I gotta talk to?
Trust me.
Maybe I'm the first
No,
one.
you're wonderful question.
That is a great question though, like have we ever reached out to like those places? Like, and I know you're saying we have to get, well, what do we have to do to get that? Like, how can we make that start moving? I'll call Warren, right?
The pool would have to have its own identity and tax
Wendy's?
ID number. Doesn't stop the companies from making a donation to recreation. They could do that, and that's something we should look into also.
Yeah, that's a great
I'd have to
idea.
talk to the finance committee and the legal team to see what, I'm sure there's a thin path that you don't wanna cross over.
I'm just thinking of the park that's up on the hill. Is that one by you? Central Park. They have all those like sponsors, jets and things like that. Like, why couldn't we do that for our pool? We'll put their sign up. I'll get a tattoo. That was our comment. Jones. Keep it on Hillview.
In terms of trying to get additional enrollment, and thinking about the people that have left and gone to Streeter, have we done a comparison of,
Pricing?
or spoken to people about what is it? For example, my kids all took swimming lessons in the morning at the Streeter pool. I know that the camp makes great use of the pool, and you get, if you join the swim team, you get lessons, but we don't technically have
We have lessons there, there are lessons.
private lessons, right?
No,
Or
there's classes,
Group lessons, okay, but
there are.
during the afternoon time, you're right, yes.
It's only $20.
Okay.
They have lessons,
That was the first thing.
3 days a week,
Okay.
there, in different age groups, of course.
Yeah.
We have never compared, we try to keep our pricing below streeters in the township.
Mhm.
Every year I go through and see what B Meadow is charging, what they're doing.
Right.
All the pools in the area, we try to keep it fair.
The biggest thing is not to let the kids ever see Streeter.
Yeah,
It's harder to get them back.
we know.
I mean, I like the school district as well, but I don't think your middle school kids feel that way.
Swim team.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Uh-oh.
Sambrowski? All right.
Sign in that one.
Joan Sambrowski, 11 Hillview Avenue. We have water aerobics during the month of July, and they're taught by the lifeguards. Is there any reason that can't continue through August?
We'll talk to Kristen, you got it. Mrs. Sambrowski, whatever you want, you get.
I also want a new clock.
Put that on the list too.
A nice big analog clock that we can see at a distance, especially seniors.
We could have one of the lifeguards call out the time every 15 minutes. Here, whatever you want.
Do I have to come back up?
Yep, well, go ahead.
I wanted to ask, what is the approximate, like, annual enrollment at the pool?
The annual enrollment?
Like, how many families or people join the pool?
It's like
I think-
453 people.
What?
Okay. I just wonder whether we should think about changing the talk track, where, like, Mayor Carr said it's a small portion of the town. Like, that's probably more people than go to any other event that we have.
One of the things, the membership of the pool is broken out to families, couples.
Yeah.
Last year alone, there were 450 families
Okay.
were part of the pool.
But, like, I don't think, my point is, let's not diminish how many people go to the pool.
That's significant.
Right,
Yes,
so,
it is.
it's probably more people than go to the concerts at the park or anything else, so like that's a huge community center, so let's talk about it that way.
Yeah, it's a big ticket for the family members, even the couple membership, I have it here for last year, and every year we've done better in terms of dollars and cents.
Yeah.
Of enrollment is coming up. What's kind of unique is the different pockets where we're trying to get a handle on where these people are coming from. Signature apartment building, they have a pool there, but they're coming to our pool. Some of the townhomes that they're building, we do have basically more families now than we had before, so it's helping a great deal, which is good.
John, I think that's a really good point though. If you can attend a council meeting, I think you should really explain to them that even though it might be 4% or 5% of the town who, belongs to the pool,
Okay.
that's probably the highest number that we see, like you said, at concerts. Not everybody goes to Simon's Park, not everybody goes to Wattenham Park, not everybody plays pickleball or tennis. So really saying that 450 people is a lot for our town.
If I could just correct myself, it's
405
405 families and about 1,300 people.
Amazing, that's better numbers.
But that's still low though, in the council's eyes, right? So how many people do we have in this town, right?
Yeah.
So,
People more money.
and there are people opposed to the pool, so, and we hear about it, so go to that meeting and voice your opinion.
Yeah, we just looked at it, it's not the 22nd, it's 22nd of February, so it's a Sunday.
It's a Sunday.
So we're not sure what date is.
Mike and Sal and
What
the,
date is.
You guys will get out the date and we'll just spread the word, don't you?
Yeah.
Like they said,
Yeah, we'll
everyone
get the
else.
right date out.
It's the 19th.
Thank you.
Thursday.
I'm learning.
Oh, 19th.
Sorry.
19th, yeah.
Okay. Anything else? Anybody else? Okay. With the reorg meeting, we need to assign the liaisons. So basketball last year, Kevin, you were basketball, you're good again? Sure. Little League, Michael.
Yes.
Swim team was Amy.
Emily.
now you have Emily.
No?
You don't want the pool.
She's the pool and summer camp.
Kevin, you're gonna do Central Park again.
Yeah.
Fall pickleball.
No, Kelly. Kelly. Kelly plays,
Oh, Kelly's pickleball?
Pickleball.
unless she doesn't want
No, I'm not on there at all. How'd I get off
Hi.
on it?
We don't
I'll do it, but she plays, she's.
I feel like it's yeah.
Camp, you guys already had your first meeting.
Yeah.
Which is good. Mandy was Parks and Playgrounds, which I took over. Social media, Jamie and Michelle. And soccer. Who's got soccer? That was Mandy last time. For real.
I don't say you want me to do, I'll do both, but. You sure? You good?
Yeah.
Okay.
I can do some too.
Good.
Cool. What about like lacrosse?
That's outdoor, it's, out of town organizations.
Okay.
There's no real liaison with that. Okay. Yeah, if you guys wanna stay, or you can go, that portion of the meeting, we're going right into the regular part, so.
So thank you for coming.
Thank you. for coming.
Thank you.
We'll keep you posted.
Thank you.
We all.
Jerry, you must have the worst breath. You open your mouth and everybody ran.
That's power.
You want to sit down?
Oh, okay.
Okay, Jamie, why don't you go?
Okay, motion to approve the minutes from October meeting and December's meeting.
Yes.
I don't remember.
Thank you, Steve.
Yes.
I second it.
Thank you.
Thank you. All in favor?
Aye.
Good.
Okay, I have some vouchers.
We're gonna do January now, right? Or was it, we just voted on both?
Just the past.
Both? Okay.
Yeah, both. We
Okay.
didn't have November.
All right, you got any updates for us, news?
Sure. We have the resolution, you have the
Oh, the dates?
notice of meeting.
We'll do that at the
Okay. Commissioner assignment, we did commissioner. Volunteer of the Year Award 2025 is rolling out in this week's email. You know, the weekly email, and then I'm gonna also email it to, like, I'm gonna do an email blast to everybody, all the sports teams that I have.
Do you know a nomination or?
Yeah, for the volunteer of the year last year. And then next meeting, I'm gonna close it for I think I have it set for the end of February, so that we can get things like rolling a little bit quicker this year. Community comments, we didn't have any comments from the community this past month. Potential programs, I wanted to throw it out there and see what you thought. I know I really want the volleyball for women's league. I was able to get Friday nights at Borough School, 5:30 to 8. That's the only time we got. Do you think that it would be a grab?
That's post basketball, right?
Well, there's nothing, no.
Friday nights.
I'm
is
trying to
not-
get women's volleyball league going, and I just can't find gym space, but they have availability at Borough, 5:30 at night on Fridays.
Does
You
it cost
think?
anything?
No.
I
Do
mean,
we-
you
do
can
you
try
have,
it.
you can put it out there and see if you have enough women, but do you have nets?
They have a net, they'll let us borrow. Yeah, just maybe open it up, it'll just be like the men's basketball, you know, open play.
Years ago, we had volleyball for men and volleyball for women, Tuesdays and Wednesday nights.
I mean, I would love that, but basketball's taking over every night, so, unfortunately. All right, so I'll give it a try. Yeah, I think it's a good start.
Anything else?
USSI, is asking me about my 2026 schedule. Is the tennis courts back open for me to book classes for the spring?
No, not yet, right? We figured.
Keep it closed?
For the spring, I'll see, there
They
should be no
start in
problem.
April,
April, I think you should be good.
yeah.
Unless we have like a March that's all rain.
Are they gonna redo, like, fixing?
They're gonna, it's two processes. The first one is engineering. They're gonna cut expansion joints to help with the hydrology of the water. And then the contractor was very kind. we had a little issue with the water, and, he was willing to wait. And, so we're gonna finish the cutting so that we can hopefully keep the water under it, not have it come up and not bubble up.
So that will be after the spring session, or
I
before?
think by April you should be operational.
Oh, yeah, okay,
Like I said, just if you have a month of March with rain.
Make it mid-April,
okay, maybe I can push it back a little bit.
just in case.
After Easter.
What happens if it's not open and then we have this class?
We get
Well, it's another
You have to
22
do-
returns,
Yeah,
Yeah.
22
just what I
voucher.
did last
I mean, the
year.
nets are there, some of the lines, but it's for practice, not really for a game. For practice, you could use it right now.
Yeah, so there, it's lessons.
Lessons, I don't foresee a problem.
Yeah.
The nets are there, we put them up, so the public could use them.
Okay.
And the process is not very long between the cutting and also the contractor coming in to resurface is not, you're talking maybe 5-6 days of the work.
All right, I had a question for my watercolor class. I asked clerk if they want to do open air watercolor classes. So they want to take the class that's happening at the community center and go out into the community and paint. So I asked the clerk if they would be able to do it from, insurance purposes, and they said as long as they stay on borough property. So just want to let you know that might be happening, so I'm gonna try to limit them to only borough property locations, so Whatnot Park, Community Park outside, I don't know what else they would wanna paint, Borough Hall.
The whole town is.
The whole town's
borough
property, so you-
So they can go anywhere, you think?
in town.
In
sure.
town.
As long as
They have to
it's
stay
not-
Within the
town.
municipalities, the borderline.
Yeah, but in the municipal, so like, well, it'd have to be public ground anyway, they can go on a private property.
Right.
Unless somebody invites them.
I mean, I guess there's some, like this, Simon's Park has a little bit of the church, right, so I guess don't go there.
No, still under ours.
I thought the parking lot was,
Parking lot is church property.
yeah,
The only place is,
Just
Robert's
Sundays.
Garden.
Robert's Garden, right.
There, you can't go there technically from Sunday, from I think 8 AM to 12 for their worships.
Okay,
But there's never an issue with parking there.
all right, so that's good. Board of Ed asked me if we would allow them to raffle, a recreation program or summer program. They wanted to maybe gift a kid summer camp,
Sure.
or maybe, they said pool was probably too much, but like summer camp would be something they would raffle off.
As a
Have you
fundraiser.
ever had them do that
As a
before?
fundraiser for them.
As a fundraiser for them,
That sounds cool.
So they would buy it.
they would buy it.
It's fine.
And then
That's
my
a cool
question
idea.
is, what if we also, I was actually thinking of this idea prior to them contacting me, but what if we were to raffle that as a prize throughout the year, maybe one? To get people incentivize something, I don't know what, but,
We'd have,
Just-
I'd have to check with Anna on that.
okay.
The school could do it, because the school runs separately, they're gonna give us the money, they're gonna pay for the membership.
Right,
We're, the town giving a membership away is a whole different thing.
well, are they gonna pay for it, or are they asking if we would
Donate.
donate it?
I would assume we're doing.
no, Board of Ed wants to buy it from us, and for a child,
That's-
to gift them to go to camp.
Okay.
What do they know that they're not telling us?
Buy as many as they want.
Maybe they should have asked for.
That seems unusual,
Yeah,
yeah.
right?
Yeah?
They want
Yeah.
something, they're up
It's
to
not the
something.
HSA, so.
Yeah, they have three HSA fundraisers, what I'm thinking, one
Yeah.
for them.
If
And then they
they're having the
raffle off and they
volleyball
have
event,
their
so maybe it's for the
trade, whatever
volleyball.
they
That's what I'm
do.
thinking, yeah.
But that's
So they'll give us 500 and we'll.
No, that's not the
2,000
HSA,
round
that's
tickets
the,
out of it. Making numbers up, but
Teachers,
in
yeah.
theory,
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, the other one.
What, Michelle, what are you saying?
I was just saying that might be for the volleyball event that they're speaking of, because that's not by the HSA, that's by the,
The school?
Or is
the
the Ed-
teacher
Ed fund, or-
association. Yeah, the Ed fund.
Okay.
Double check that they're gonna pay for it, cause
Okay,
almost
yeah, I
all
mean,
those
that's what
baskets
it's-
of the
yeah.
ed fund are donated.
And then, this was my idea, what about a shade tree on the tennis courts for the summer? Just an idea. Like a shade on the tennis courts during the summer
Like a
months.
canopy, something
Like a
that.
canopy. I
Like
did
an
it at my
umbrella?
last shop, they're not that expensive, you can get them for like $400, pole to pole.
Things that overhang like a
They're like
pavilion
diagonal
or
shaped.
something, they put them up during the summer, with different parks throughout the summer.
What does it cost?
I mean, I've bought a pretty big one, they're like $300-400.
But you're gonna have the poles.
Right, you
And
gotta
they would
put 'em
go
up.
pole to pole, which would
What?
be pretty easy to put up.
Just clip 'em in.
Onto the fence?
They're 10 grand.
Telephone poles.
I was just
For a
saying,
permanent
These are
structure is
cool.
10 grand, for like just the summer
Attached to the
sale.
court fence?
attached to the court fences.
A tarp, right?
Oh, on the,
Yeah.
like on the outside,
Nice.
not up top.
Yeah, up top,
Into the
You would
telephone
like-
poles if you're allowed to.
Oh.
do a pole to pole.
I don't think, but
We could look into it.
That would be a
Let's talk to
DPW
Johnny on
question,
that.
but yeah.
You know, I don't wanna making it look like it's.
I mean, that would be great for the camps. It's so hot on
So
there.
hot, it's
I
like,
don't want to do anything.
But,
how much?
Yeah, that's what I was.
but you don't need,
The structure.
you
No,
don't
these are
need
the-
the poles?
These are the
That's what I'm
campus
saying.
that you
No,
connect
the
it to
tennis
the
court.
top, it's like a big
You hook it
sheet.
onto the fence and then have to have something, maybe the light pole, but
I mean,
it's gonna look weird.
well, and you gotta make sure it's weight bearing enough.
Yeah.
So,
If you have ideas that you can
Yeah.
Right.
present to us and
Right.
show us, absolutely.
Great.
Take a
look
look.
at a bigger problem.
what?
Wait,
Those fence poles are not, they're not new.
Yeah, I know.
That's what I was thinking. the
Okay.
telephone poles.
Anything
All
else?
right, so now on to camp. Just to make everyone aware, the seasonal salaries did go up. This year, it's, I gave everybody a sheet,
We'll get into that
yep.
in our subcommittees.
So our subcommittee, we met, the dates of camp are gonna be, so it's 5 weeks, June 29th to July 31st, with July 4th off. We met on Tuesday and we're gonna make these following changes. We're implementing a 90-minute enhancement instead of 2 enhancements that was the previous way of doing enhancements. It was a 12:30 enhancement and a 1:30 enhancement. We found parents just got confused. They didn't really want the 2:30 enhancement because they didn't want to come back and forth and so on. So one 90-minute enhancement from 12:30 to 2 p.m. We researched busing for teen camp trips. We found that it's actually pretty affordable, so we're gonna go ahead and give it a try this year. We have 2 quotes from Mendham and Morris Township. Mendham is actually cheaper by like $125. And then, new this year, upon registration, we're gonna purchase your outings for teen camp on Event Expresso. So you'll purchase the outings right on the website. You can either do all the trips at once, and then you'll get 1 trip for free kind of deal, so you really want people to buy into the package. Or you could do it a la carte, and do it that way. So,
Who's paying for the transport?
the parents.
Parents.
The parents, it's like built into the cost of the trip, so,
I think the
That's
difference this year, it's not optional.
It's not.
So like the busing is provided.
Okay. So instead of being
Well,
cash,
the only issue you're gonna have with that is buses hold 48 kids,
54.
54? You have more than 54 kids, what do you do?
So that's like a worst case scenario, we would have to eat a bus cost. Last year, we were in the high 40s, we were like 44 to 48.
That's because there was no transportation.
Yeah,
And you're gonna give transportation, you're gonna get people coming.
yeah, and our,
Do you cap it?
You know, like if mom says, you know, yeah, we'll do this because I don't have to worry about it.
yeah, well, we also said that, Emily was gonna take about 6 kids if that happened.
If we're only over by so many, I gotta get my kid there too.
To make sure your insurance umbrella's covered. I think it's great, but it may open up, or you gotta do it first come, first served then, that's it.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah. Last year we
Just
had
say top
60.
it out at 54, let them know.
Right.
Make it that incentive, give them an
First come,
incentive.
first served, that's it.
54 is our max.
Right,
So,
Because it's not fair to
Advertise
Emily or
that.
any other parent to be driving 5 kids here,
Right.
there, or
Right.
whatever.
no, I think we said we would have to get the second bus, and they have smaller buses. So I didn't actually get the price on the smaller buses, but they'll be cheaper.
I don't know if we can
54 is the big,
cap
the
it,
big
because
one.
if they're signing up through that option, then 80 kids could sign up. Do you know what I mean? There's no longer,
You can't put a governor on how many of those things we're
no,
selling?
because you're signing up for them all, like you're signing up for camp and that's included in that price. So I think you would have to get a second bus.
Yeah, and I'll get a price on the smaller buses.
But we'll know ahead of time this year because they're not,
Hold on, time out. So those trips are part of the camp fee?
yeah, so we're no longer giving, in the past, you were able to have an option to join this. So it's gonna be $300 for camp plus 200 something for the field trips. So
Right.
all the kids in camp sign up for all the field trips, you can't cap it.
But you don't have to sign up for,
Yeah, you don't have to
you can sign up for camp and not field trips if you wanted to.
Yes, but I'm just
Okay.
saying, if 80 kids.
Yeah, I get
They're
it.
doing a lot of refunds, yeah.
Right, so,
But what can't?
but we'll know that ahead of time, so then at least it would still be, we could still get the small bus, and it wouldn't cost us anything because we would know how many people are coming, is what I'm saying.
Got it. I got it, now I get it. Yeah,
You know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah,
We'll
yeah,
know in
yeah, yeah.
April
Okay.
how many
Well,
people.
yeah, so we have flexibility.
Yes.
Get a
so-
second bus.
Right,
If we get more than 54, we have that flexibility.
right.
Okay.
The
All
problem is if we have the à la carte people,
And I wonder too, just
but we should
thinking
know
out
all the
loud,
numbers.
would we be able to use the town senior transport van if it was something like 8 kids?
That's
Just thinking
not-
outside the box.
Look into that.
Maybe.
That's a good idea.
But I think we just
It's run
wait
by who?
until we get to
Who's that
that
run by?
point.
Yeah, who's a driver?
Who's the?
I think it's under ordinance, but, it's Monday through, Thursday, I'm not mistaken, 8 to like 2 PM that they use it. So it'd have to be outside of
Yeah.
that hour.
I was just thinking, you know,
When you do
We'll
schedule.
know before
It's
camp,
right,
be able
right,
to,
right,
right.
Thank you.
because it's non-refundable, so we'll know
Right.
But on Friday, it's
ahead of time, this time, versus all the years in the past, you were just scrambling to know how many people were coming
right,
that day.
every day the trip lands, it's all these changes and who's going, who's not going, it locks people in.
Cherries, we use Larry's transportation.
Okay, anything else?
Good idea.
All right, and then, the pool, one of the questions that we need to answer is the open and close dates. Because, Morristown High goes back to school August 31st this year. Morris Plains is September 2nd, before Labor Day. So the schedule's a little off because Labor Day is so late this year.
I say Labor Day, guys.
Yeah, I mean,
If
I
that's
go
your
back.
tradition, that's a
Yeah, that's
tradition.
We're gonna shoot that pool open on the 13th of June.
You wanna put that in writing?
Yes, let's do that, finally.
The lady's got a swim meet coming up on it.
Call Johnny tomorrow.
Johnny better get on this.
All right, 13th to Labor Day.
Worst thing, we go back a week, but
I guess the only thing you have to ask is can Chrissy and Joe,
You do know what's gonna happen.
And
When we open the 13th, people are just
Ken,
asking for a
that's what
prorated.
And the
Yeah,
first
that's-
should be the
Well,
24th.
that's what you
What was
just.
that?
That's concerning.
yeah,
First
can
thing
you
we do
just so we
before,
can.
right?
First week of September, staying open.
when does
Yeah.
when does school get
There's no
out?
lifeguard.
When does borough school get out?
It depends on Sobeys, but
Yeah.
maybe the 15th, 16th, 17th.
And the 13th, yeah.
Yeah, that first
Do we,
weekend.
But do we say that the pool closes during the week and only, the last weekend will be Labor Day, because there might not be any lifeguards if everyone's back to school.
Chrissy
or
also
Chrissy, or they
suggested-
may not be there either.
Right, so just the weekend, it was
Right. I'm like,
weekday closes
I think
August, and then,
Sunday, August 30th, I think has to close until the following weekend for just
Right.
the weekend.
which is
Right.
Streeter and Morristown do that all the time.
Let's talk to Chrissy and Joseph first. Last
Right.
year we had Charlie on alert to fill in, help out.
She had said we could maybe do 3 PM after during the week.
That's what
And
they've
then-
done, they've done that in
That's
the
a good
past.
idea.
It's a great idea, I think
That's a
people would be
great
really
idea.
happy
Yeah.
with that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
still hot.
Yeah, that's a great idea.
All right, I'll sit there and have a conversation with her on
Okay.
that.
That's a great
And then
idea.
that's really, yeah, let me just double check.
Michelle, you got anything?
Quick things. Easter, we're all set to go on that, so that's exciting. And summer concerts are actually already done. Because everybody's already flying in, and Kevin and I have already been discussing, the family fun, so.
Yep.
We're rolling, we just need the weather.
Can I say something?
Sure.
Do you mind looking into Sunrise and
Arbor.
Those seniors would love to come there, however, transportation sometimes is difficult. I talked to the director there.
For the concerts, you mean?
Yeah, for the concerts in the park. They're residents, they're in our town, and they can't drive. But they know they can jump on a bus, let me tell you, or wagon.
Okay, Sal, what about the summer, do we use the senior shuttle?
Well, I think we should look into that for Sunday, but then we're gonna need a driver.
I mean,
Or we're gonna
Arbor
need-
Terrace has their van that takes them to ten thirty.
And they won't take them to the concert.
Jeez.
I talked to Leah there, she's the contact.
Because it's Sunday, probably
Leah?
drivers.
Maybe,
Same with
you know, I
Sunrise.
tried to, they have also budgets as to what they can do, because they go, we have a Dunkin' Donut run, they got a supermarket run, it's all different things. And the van's pretty busy, but I asked her to really, look into, of course, them doing it.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't mind if you reached out to them and reminded them that.
Yeah, she came to the senior picnic too, right?
Yes.
Yes, yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Leah, I can get your contact.
Yeah.
And just remind her, because when I went there a couple of times to talk to them, they were so happy to hear about the concerts, because they didn't know anything about it. And that was sad. And, you know, a lot of that music is right up their alley.
Yeah.
Hey, Sal, does the town have a driver for that senior?
Yes.
So if we could use.
John Bedrow, and they'll also have an assistant driver, in case he's busy, but we would need council approval to use that van.
Is the van handicap accessible?
Not even that, not even using our, I'm thinking about using, if the facilities have a bus, we just
They do.
supply the driver.
They do have a bus.
We just supply the driver.
Or, yeah, well, again.
Yeah, I'll
see-
look
see
into
what
it, I think that's a great idea.
No, that's what,
Maybe
but
she
something
can
to
come
think
back
about.
on next week and see. I used to have a bus license.
Okay, Michelle, anything else?
That is all I have.
Paul, do you have anything? Cost of the driver?
Bingo is 28th?
Yes, it is,
Okay.
7 to
I think
8.
I'm good, I'm just gonna
I still have you down. Paul pulling the
solicit a
numbers.
volunteer or two, so I don't get bogged down in bingo numbers. Kids can get hours for that, right? Volunteer hours?
Yeah, I can write a letter,
Are you
absolutely.
good with prizes?
If they wanna be at Easter Bunny too, we're still looking for
How
one,
are you
folks.
looking for Easter Bunny?
That's my dream, I would do it.
Are you serious?
I would happily buy my own costume.
How old are you?
We're gonna purchase a Easter Bunny costume, I do need one, but I will take you up on that, Kelly.
Oh my
Mike,
god,
you were-
I would be the best.
You were one, right? You were an Easter Bunny, Mike.
We all had kids.
Oh,
Yeah.
my son
When
was
they
the first
took
ever. My son was
the
the
top off of Mike Breslin was the Easter Bunny. It looked like he was
When
literally
When is it again,
dunked
Michelle?
in the Atlantic Ocean.
The 28th, Saturday, March 28th,
You were the actual bunny?
10
I
a.m.
don't think I was not a bunny.
No,
Eric was the
Excuse
bunny.
me?
Eric was the bunny.
Saturday.
I missed the meeting.
With the radio.
I was sweating so bad.
Anything else, Paul? Michael,
No, I don't have anything.
thank you for re-signing for the next 5 years too. I appreciate it.
years,
I was wondering, was that announcement?
That is, it's good.
He's the old man on board. That's it.
What about the Devils game?
We have 4 more tickets left,
Okay.
but otherwise,
It's a go.
That's
I
awesome.
just reposted it today to see if I can get any last
That's great.
takers. I asked a few people, so. I also got asked if we wanted to do a Yankees game, but I'm getting into my bit already. I'm like, I got so much going on. I'm like, I don't know if I can do a Yankees game. The Devils worked out perfect because it's kind of like my downtime. So.
You got anything? Fields? You good?
Fields are good, we should hear in the next 2 weeks, if we got everything we asked for. The insurance was sent over this week, so we're waiting on them to confirm we got the slots that we asked for. But all good. Who?
Kel, anything?
About?
Nope.
Checks. Checks.
I don't know.
Sal, Michael,
Tell me the
anything?
insurance, but.
Maybe that's.
Well, if you want to talk about the turf field thing or not yet, maybe next
We've,
meeting.
I know Mike, Sal and I have been involved with dealing with the turf folks. We went out and talked to 3 guys, 3 outfits. Simon's.
Yeah.
Replacing it and got some bids. We've had a conversation with an outside organization that was very instrumental in putting it in originally. And was surprised that they wanna go bigger. So we have to go out and get pricing again,
Expanded.
yeah, and go into a U7 or 7-on-7, 7 versus 7 field, which is 15%, 20% bigger than what we have there now. And in doing that, it's gonna add construction costs to it. We're looking at, right now, probably about 200 grand to replace that field.
Do another grant.
For the turf on the existing
On the
footprint.
existing
Just
side.
the new
Existing
carpet.
footprint.
So now if you're going out and,
200 just to replace the surface.
Carpet.
the carpet, yeah.
All right, so, okay.
The expansion
go
went beyond the
So you
existing.
go another 20%, but with that other 20%, now you're adding construction,
Right,
because you're gonna,
Curbs, fencing.
you gotta bring
You
it
got
back
that
up.
fencing, right.
When what we would do is go out toward the Mountain Way side and the field side. It was,
Okay.
we're gonna get prices and see if it's a go, maybe change some lights over there too. You all know how I feel about locking that thing, I don't wanna lock it, but you can't have it torn up like it is. But some of that is just strictly wear and tear, the field's been there 20 years and used the most out of all parks.
So when we're talking about the pool, can we start doing some public-private fundraising for that?
So that's only what about like.
Right,
Or for Family Day, we thought about it, we got shot down from the council years ago. I don't know if people are more open for
I think
council,
we should.
more open.
Whatever questions you have with Jerry, we'll have to discuss with our town attorney to make sure
Yeah,
that
that's.
whatever we can do is.
Yeah, just public-private
I
partnerships.
understand, I'm with
I
you,
mean,
I'm with you.
Is the town, are we as a group in the town allowed to get sponsors? Like, could you have, Kelly Kulik Landscaping make a donation and we hang their sign like
Like
Little
Little
League does?
Building this,
But you sponsor the pool, or you sponsor the field and you have your
that's what I mean by public-private
I don't see a
partnerships.
problem with that,
but you can have, is that,
like a banner, you could.
yeah, but it would be a sponsorship, not even a donation, it would be like yearly.
You call it whatever
I don't
you
know,
want.
if there's,
You give me a donation, I put a sign up.
yeah, well, that sign has to stay forever, like the
Right,
sponsorship's
you give them
yearly,
the, like, for the year.
yeah,
We have to talk to
but I don't know how that works.
$5,000.
The other thing, I was stopped, by a few women at, pickup at Mountain Way regarding Simon's Park. And, they were suggesting, they also live in that area. If you do fix it, or if we fix it, the field, permanently locking it, similar to the tennis courts, they really feel strongly that they would like a key, because they're being forced off at times, things are being taken, kids are being yelled at by the adults who play on that field, and they felt very strongly about making sure that everybody has a key. So it's only people who are from Morris Plains that use it.
Well, it can't be just Morris Plains. Stop, correct me if I'm wrong. Isn't it part of
It's a
Green
public.
Acres and it's public?
Right.
There's a lot of legal stuff there, but so is the tennis courts and many other things.
That was their big argument to me, like how come the tennis courts can be locked but not the turf field?
Could be different funding sources that.
Not locking
But
it
it- I don't know.
to keep anyone away, don't mind, Kevin, more so to know who played there last.
Yeah.
Listen, I wanna bring this up, I go there, I bring a garbage can, they're always there, 5 or 6, and I pick up at least 2 cans of water bottles.
Yeah.
It'd be nice to know who's there,
I
and
agree.
call that coach up and just, say, listen,
Yeah.
I said, I'm all for it if we can. I was always under the impression we couldn't because it was Green Acres.
Well, but is the whole.
That was my
is the whole
impression
park
from
Green
but
Acres
from
or
years
just
ago.
The turf field.
I don't know, the
Well,
turf's
that-
not Green Acres, the whole park is not Green Acres.
Right.
we did receive, I think every park in America receives money from Green Acres, and there's locks on fields and tennis courts and pickleball courts. The problem is, I guess, only the legal question never gets challenged.
No, I don't know the rules.
I
But
want,
it's more about order than it is about keeping people out, Kevin, it's really, You want- who was the last guy there?
If we can find a way, I'm all for it.
and like, a lot of times, like, having to go there and they take the nets down. Or they bring
Right.
cross
The,
stuff there and,
That was their big,
it's,
and the lights, they
it's nice
said,
it's nice to know.
goes into their
If we had some
homes.
kind of,
on Diana.
Well, what about if we were to fall under the police jurisdiction to have like a
They check
After
it.
the lights have to be looked at, because they were
Can they have
supposed to
like
be.
a
checked.
camera
No, not those lights,
Can I
they're
have a
car
camera on
lights.
the
Car lights.
facility in the park?
They do.
That's what my argument was, get the real professional ones that come straight down, they want to put the car lights out there, or
But they're
worse.
using it past,
They're using it past hours.
and that's what their big complaint was,
It's
which is
not-
why they
it's
want
not
it.
right.
Right, I've seen it like 11:30,
But isn't that a
11
police
o'clock
thing?
at night. It's-
That's the other thing they asked, so they
Yes.
said if the police aren't enforcing it, then can we please as recreation get locks on it?
Right.
Well, the police should
Well,
enforce
the
it the law.
problem I have with
I-
the lock is a kid can't come after school and go over and kick a soccer ball
Right.
and play
Yeah,
lacrosse
for
with
sure.
three of his buddies.
I agree.
I don't wanna have a lock for a kid that, they can't let a kid go in there.
We love using the
But-
turf, yeah.
It's the other
After
side.
It's the
of
later
after
hours.
hours.
It's the Sunday
After hours
nights.
part.
It's the after
10:30,
hours group
11.
that are yelling at the kids to get off the field because they wanna do a game. So I think maybe we talk to Mike and have him police it a little bit, the chief.
Right.
And let him see what he could do, just show a presence. He doesn't have to get out of the car, just drive around over there.
Right.
Just making sure everybody's cool.
Right, I agree.
Oh, that was the other thing they asked, can there be rules posted? Because they feel that rules aren't there, so when they
Well, there are
go to
rules,
complain, there's nothing supporting.
That's not a good
Their
idea, but
statement.
just like with different, for pickleball.
Right,
can't
and
do it
then the
right.
police can come and say, per the Morris Plains recreation rules, you do need to leave.
Didn't we have rules there?
No.
They're using,
Nothing.
I don't know.
I don't know if
There's
we
no
do.
bicycle, no sitting, no.
On the old fence?
Yeah, I don't
No
know the
littering?
offense. I don't think we did.
Yeah, like usage rules, time, is there even a rule about what time it is
Yes.
open?
All parks in Morris Plains are an ordinance from sun up
But
to
is there a
sunset.
sign
I don't
there?
think there's anything on the signage that says that.
There's a timer on the light that closes off at 10.
Yeah,
Yeah, but there's no
notice.
signage on the actual fence or anything that shows that.
I have to check that.
Right. Jim, you got the
Sometimes,
dates
I
on
don't
it?
know why I go there every, almost
Yeah,
every
there
day.
is,
I'm drawing a blank.
Is there?
It's summer at Simon's Park,
You have it.
I like it there for
It's
sure.
like
Let me,
in your face, kinda.
Hey, Joe, who, I have a question. Who did the, sponsor the lights for that sledding on,
The town.
coming down
Yeah, that was
Mountain
nice.
Way?
That was fantastic.
The police, I'm assuming, right, they said that? That was really lovely.
It was. Should we do that more often, or is it just one and done? Is it like,
Sunday night?
should we do it like every time there's a snow?
Guys propose a date and let's get.
Well, I don't know who did it, that's what I'm saying. I
Right.
just drove by, all of a sudden the lights were there for
Well, I took
sledding.
pictures and sent
So
them
it
to you.
was great.
Where'd the lights come from?
Right.
They're
The
town,
police,
they're town.
the police put them up.
Yeah, the police.
Oh, are they town lights?
We have some
Two
down
lights.
there, we use
Kind
for
of
the
the
bonfire.
And are they electric? They were on gas.
I'm ready to
I don't
go.
think.
Yeah.
that's all they're- Generators, how do you go?
Gas.
What's going on with gas?
They're like the emergency lights.
And you can also plug
Yes.
in an extra light or there's electric, portable.
All right, get your calendars out.
That was good.
Next year's, or this year's dates for our meetings.
Just text us, Jeff.
We just send them out.
Yeah, just text us.
All right, we'll just send them out. You guys don't have to write them out.
Which we have
It's
to,
Thursdays.
Got
Oh,
it.
but we have to agree on these dates.
Just read them out loud. I gotta see what we got.
February 26th, March 26th, April 23rd, May 28th, June 25, July 23, September 24, October 22nd, November 19th, and December 10th.
September 24th, run into any issues with the schools.
what was the date?
September 24th. Back to school, teachers, anything.
Great.
I tend to do like Tuesday or Wednesdays, I feel like the things, maybe.
We always get the concerts we run in.
Oh,
Right.
those back to school nights.
Yeah.
Back to school night.
I don't know, do they post that yet? No, I
No.
can look. Let me, it
This,
would be Mountain Ways.
I think that might be an issue.
Is it
Usually
Thursday though?
December meeting's early.
Back to school night was a
Honestly,
Wednesday
18th,
last
right?
year. So, or this September, so we should be okay on a Thursday.
Okay.
Cool, and then 2027, it'll be January 28th.
Not worried about that.
Why did I start by that?
For the next 5 years.
Yes, we're tired.
I'm good.
So,
Hit the 20-year mark, I'm good.
anything else? Anybody? Nothing?
The motion,
So-
oh, wait, you gotta do the vouchers yet.
So again, back with that sledding thing, who do we contact and how do?
Are
do
we
we
gonna
want-
see you
Do you wanna do that?
head first
I
going
am
down
not.
that?
I am.
not.
I'm going.
I mean,
I got the tube.
I love the
I'm a
energy.
huge tube. I just went and bought
I
it.
also wanna see how we can use those lights other places. now that we've started using them for events.
Late night soccer.
They're not really high,
They're not that high, they're,
like the ones that.
Yeah,
they're
they're
10 feet high.
They donated from Rush United, they were 50
Yeah.
feet.
well, we've used them for the bonfire and things like that.
Yeah, we used
those
them on the
lights,
roadway.
you know, so.
I'll get back to you, not
Yeah.
tomorrow, Monday.
I mean, we're about to get a foot of snow, so.
I got my tube, I'm ready to go.
So,
Next Friday, then?
yeah.
All right,
Mind
Motion.
emailing the school
Vouchers.
notices to make sure there's nothing going on.
Yeah, I'll find out
vouchers,
Yeah,
for the September one.
yeah.
vouchers are approved.
Done.
Okay.
Wow, all in
Motion to close the
favor?
meeting.
All in favor? All right.
Jerry's done.
Need motion to close.
Motion closed.
I second it.
All in
Aye.
favor?
Aye.
We're done, thank you guys.
We did, we approved the vouchers.